The film begins in a theater with a major assassin named Joe. Tonight his mission is to kill this corrupt political figure named Petrov, who doesn't do his job properly. One of Petrov's guards noticed someone hiding behind the curtain. He went to look but didn't find anyone there. Joe came from behind and killed him. He took off his shoes and called his boss Zevi, who told him, "Don't kill anyone except our guy." He replied, "No, if I leave him, he'll alert his master Petrov." He pointed the gun at his master. His master kept crying, telling him, "I'll give you double the money those who want to kill me gave you. Just don't kill me. God have mercy on you, my good brother." The girl who was with Petrov couldn't say anything. She was in complete shock. She too would go silent. As Joe was leaving, suddenly he felt a headache. One of the guards who remained, when he found his boss dead, came out with a machine gun and started shooting at the theater security guards. The sound of bullets was heard by the audience. The guard jumped on the stage and died in front of the audience. A riot started in this theater. A dancer wanted to hang herself. They pushed her and she fell. Joe came, took her phone, carried her too, and got her out of this chaos. Behind him, she recognized him. "I named him Joe." She thanked him for helping her. Joe started getting that headache again in his head. The dancer wanted to return the favor. She went to bring him water. But when she turned to him, she didn't find him. The gentleman disappeared as if he was a ghost. Joe had returned to his house and locked the door. He turned off the laser he installed at the entrance. He just put his hand in his pocket and found he forgot the dancer's phone with him. But his head was still giving him a headache and about to explode. That's why he decided to go to a doctor to see what's wrong with his head. But the doctor didn't find anything serious wrong with him. Anyway, the doctor, to be more sure, will do more tests for him. After a while, Joe will go to his boss Zevi. They talked with each other and will find out Joe killed that Petrov professionally and left no traces as usual. The police didn't suspect him and suspected that Petrov's guard who got up and shot in the theater. Zevi gave him his payment for this mission. After this, Joe went to the hall where the dancer dances. She saw him and came to him. There he gave her the phone she forgot. He checked on the accident that happened yesterday. She told him she's better now. She thanked him again. It was obvious she was impressed with him. She couldn't wait and offered him, when he's free, to have dinner together outside. She gave him her number and told him her name is Missy. "I named her. We'll find out why later. I mean Missy the smart one, if you want to have dinner with her, supposedly." Anyway, he arrived at his house, took out the phone and started writing her a message. He kept thinking what to write. He writes and deletes, deletes and writes. In the end he wrote, "You impressed me. Let's meet at such and such restaurant tonight." At night, he met Missy at a restaurant. They got to know each other. But Joe won't tell her the truth about where he works because she started to please him too, and he was afraid to lose her. From this moment on, they started going out with each other. He started sharing any small details in his life with her. He just finds this hour with her, and another hour traveling to some country to carry out his mission. Every time they send him a mission: Belgium, France, Malawi. One day he met Zevi and told him again that he met a girl and started loving her. He wants to complete his life with her. That's why he decided to retire from this work before it becomes his grave. He asked him to help him arrange a life insurance contract so that if he dies, his entire fortune goes to Missy. Indeed, Zevi agreed to help him arrange this contract. After that, Joe told Zevi that Missy wants to throw him a birthday party. He asked him to come, him and his wife Sharon. At night they gathered at a restaurant. They kept exchanging words. Here Zevi isolated Joe and told him he should try to tell Missy the truth about his work. If she loves you, she'll accept you as you are, especially since you only killed criminals who deserve death. Plus you respect the rules of the game. If you don't tell her the truth now, she'll discover it herself later, and thus the trust in you will be lost. He told him, "You're completely right." Joe told him, "You're right. I'll follow your advice. I'll let Joe be happy with this birthday of his. Because in the morning when he went to the doctor, he'll hear some bad news." The doctor told him his analysis came out and they found he has Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease. Without going into details, this disease is bad and you wouldn't want it for your enemy. The shock of his life is when the doctor told him there's no cure for this disease. He only has 3 months left and his condition will worsen. He'll become paralyzed, then he'll go into a coma until death. Joe went home and looked up this disease and confirmed it indeed has no cure. Here he decided to end his life before his condition develops further. Because he doesn't want Missy to see him in a bad state and pity him. But the problem is if he commits suicide, the insurance won't pay out to Missy. That's why he opened his safe, took money from it, and collected all his weapons in a bag and threw them in a river. The next day he'll go to Zevi. I want to kill a guy for $2 million. Zevi told him, Who is this you're putting all this amount on? He told him, This person is me. I'm a professional killer. I want another professional killer to kill me. Zevi, when he didn't understand anything, Joe explained to him he got a rare and dangerous disease with no cure. He has nothing left in this life and wants to say goodbye. He told him, I want to commit suicide, but you know insurance doesn't pay out when its owner commits suicide. I want the insurance to go to Missy. That's why I want to hire an assassin to kill me. Zevi tried to convince Joe to go to many doctors and confirm this disease. But Joe was resigned and saw his case as hopeless. Zevi refused. He told him, Even if the sky falls on the earth, I won't be the reason for your death, even if you give me $100 million. Joe understood Zevi and left on his own, leaving him. He moved to a professional major female assassin, who was his enemy and couldn't stand him at all. He entered directly into the topic with her. No greetings, nothing. Listen to that bottle. I want to kill a guy for $2 million. What do you say? She told him, You think I'm not afraid for myself? I'll kill you myself. You killed my father and threw him in the sea, and you come here with your face demanding I work for you. He told her, Well, your father was a tough killer, but he crossed the limits and went against the rules of the game. That's why I killed him. At that time she got angry and ordered her personal guard Max to shoot at Joe. Joe told Max, Just wait a bit and earn $2 million. Then Antoinette asked Max to lower the weapon. She asked Joe, Who is this you want to kill? He told her, Me. She told him, I'm kidding with you. He told her, No, I want to kill myself. I know you. For whole years you've been tired trying to reach me and did your best to measure up to me, and you couldn't. Here I am now, I'll pay you to kill me. She told him, I actually wanted to kill you for free. Now I'm going to kill you and take the money from you. Come on, welcome. Here Joe wrote her a check with $2 million. He told her he wants his killing to be a single shot without any mistake. But he told her to give him one last day. When it reaches 12 midnight, then start executing the mission. She told him, God, you've now become my client. I'm going to sit on the side comfortably. When he left, she entered the list of major assassins she has and sent the request to a blind sniper from the Vianga gang. She sent the request even to twin major assassins. As for Joe, he'll have gone to meet Missy. Max was photographing them from afar. Joe was worried and blood rose in him. He told Missy, I want to tell you something. I need to leave this city for a while, but I'm not sure if I'll come back or not. She told him why. He told her, I want to pause and organize my thoughts. She told him, Do whatever you want from these. You'll organize your thoughts and we'll live a nice life together. There's no nice life or anything. I've made the decision and we must end this relationship. He asked her to forgive him for this decision. Missy started crying and was very affected. She told him, When you're on your deathbed, think about what you had and gave up on. After that, Joe went home destroyed. He drank alcohol, God forbid, got drunk and sent Missy an audio message while drunk. In it he explained everything to her. That he did this not for his sake, but only because he got a dangerous disease that will cause his death. He doesn't want to torture her with him. She's the first girl he really loved. At the same time, his doctor called him and told him, a misunderstanding happened. You're not suffering from any dangerous disease. Those tests you did were switched by mistake with another patient's tests. When Joe heard this, he didn't know whether to be happy or scared of the assassins coming to kill him. My God, it's almost 12 midnight. Indeed, when 12 midnight struck, the Vianga gang arrived. They entered the house because Joe left the door open. Joe was hiding. They came with them. He told them a mistake happened, and he's canceling the killing contract. The gang leader Bao Vianga doesn't know what this contract cancellation is. He thinks maybe it's a setup. Then he sent 2 from his gang. Joe closed the door on them and isolated them. He kicked the one in red, threw him far away and grabbed the other one, knocked him down with the broken glass. The one in red got up again and Joe crushed his legs. He threw them both to Vianga. Vianga sent him the one with the katana. Joe played with the one with the katana a bit, gave him his due. After that he bent his hands and took the katana from him. He grabbed him by the legs and hit him against the iron pillar. Only one girl remained. She came jumping at him. He let her deliberately stab him with one of her weapons. He came up with a hook to her mouth, smashed her teeth, grabbed her teeth, and threw them to Vianga. He told him, I told you all of you to go on your own." Then he made this amazing gesture. The assassins got up. The girl kept cursing at him with her bleeding mouth. Joe didn't listen to her, passed through the laser, and shot all the bullets. After that he called Antoinette. He told her, "Vienga's gang, I killed them. I retired, that's it. I want to cancel this contract because it was just a misunderstanding. Now I just understood it. Just keep those $2 million and cancel the contract, please, my daughter." She told him, "No, I'm committed to ensuring the client's wish is fulfilled." She got angry and told him, "This contract won't be canceled because I took this personally, because you killed my father." She told him she'll send this operation to the most dangerous major assassins that exist. He replied to her, "Okay, just send them. If they want to retire too, like me." Joe was confident in his head that these assassins won't last with him. After that he left a message for Missy telling her he's in trouble. He asked her not to stay home because it's dangerous for her. He'll send her money to spend and leave this city. As for him, he'll find her later in his own confident way. He entered a place and found those twin assassins waiting for him. They stayed riding their motorcycles and started fighting with him. They jump at him from here, go to him from there, and hit him with motorcycles. Until one time he prepared an iron rod and hid. He hit one of them with it, he fell. He went to him and stomped on his head. The other who remained, when he saw his brother died, got angry and went towards Joe quickly. But Joe managed to flip him from his motorcycle and took it to move with. At the same time, Antoinette was so angry at Joe she doubled the bounty amount, and it reached $4 million. She sent the request to all the assassins she has in the menu. She was heated about Joe and wanted him dead by any means. At this time, Missy read Joe's message. As soon as she read it, she quickly moved from the place she was in. Joe went to Zevi. He started treating his wounds. Joe explained to him all this that's happening, from his disease he doesn't actually have, and that they just switched his tests with someone else. Even Antoinette, with whom he found a problem and doesn't want to cancel his killing contract. Zevi told him Antoinette took this contract personally and took these matters personally because, as you know, you killed her father. At the same time, you don't have the right to kill her because you too will violate the rules of the game if you kill her, since you're the one who requested the request from her. Joe replied to him, "I don't want to kill her or anything. I just don't want her to think I'm running from her. I'll gather all those she's sending to kill me in one place and kill them." He told him, "You just need to give me a gun. I need it." Zevi told him he got rid of all his weapons because he too wants to retire. But he has some grenades in this bag. They'll help him in his plan. On the other side, at the train station, the first major assassin, I named Lovedal, will arrive. When he got off the train, Antoinette called him. She told him, "Joe has a girlfriend named Missy. I'll send you her picture, and where she lives, you handle it." She told him, "Your driver will be my cousin. Try to teach him some basics of this profession. Poor thing, he too wants to enter this domain. His head is light and he learns quickly." Indeed, Lovedal found Antoinette's cousin waiting with a car screaming. They moved to Missy's address. At this moment, Missy was at her house collecting her things. Joe had sent her $500,000. All this money just to spend. You have nothing to worry about. Anyway, when she was leaving, she found Lovedal and Antoinette's cousin. She recognized them coming for Joe. She hit Antoinette's cousin, ruined his project. Lovedal pounced on her with chloroform, knocked her out, and they took her with them in the car. In the morning, Antoinette got the news from Max that he knows Joe is going to an old castle through a mountain road. Here Antoinette ordered to inform the major assassins about this place, so they go to it. She told him call even the mercenaries to kill him. Since Antoinette wanted to send Joe even mercenaries, this means she violated the rules of the game for major assassins. Let's leave this now and go to Joe, who Zevi called and told him, "Your plan worked. Antoinette shared your location with all the assassins like you wanted." After that, Joe arrived at the castle and started examining it to see what he can do with it. On the other side, Lovedal asked Missy, "What do you know about your sweetheart, Joe?" She told him, "A nice and polite gentleman, polite, wouldn't move a fly from its place." Lovedal heard this talk and was shocked. He told her, "This Joe you're talking about, for 20 years he's been considered the best and greatest major assassin in Europe." Anyway, Joe had finished his affairs and stood waiting for them to come. After a while, the first major assassins will arrive at the castle. The brothers Rory and Angus, coming from France especially to kill Joe. When they entered the castle, Joe watched them from afar while hiding. He threw a grenade at them. When it didn't do anything to them, the brothers came out. They fought with him. The fight was real. Joe lifted even above. Angus came running from afar, grabbed him with a punch, threw him far until he hit the shield. Joe got up, took armor from the shield, wore it, and started getting into them one after another. At this time, while he's fighting with these two brothers, two girls will arrive at the castle with weapons. Naturally, they too are major assassins. We'll go back to Joe, who pulled a rope that was prepared before, which made the chandelier in the ceiling fall, and pulled the fight to a corner of the statues of assassins. Only Angus remained. Angus, even though he was a professional in martial arts, won't last with him. They took a horn and planted Angus in his back. After that, they stabbed him in his neck. Then the girls entered and started shooting at him with bullets. He grabbed Angus's body, took his gun, and defended himself with them. Even though they threw several grenades at him, he managed to escape from them. Joe kept running from them until he ran out of bullets. When they cornered him and he ran out of bullets, one of them wanted to approach him. She stepped on a wire she didn't see, and a grenade exploded on her. She was still alive. Joe pulled her to him, stuck another grenade on her. When she became like her companion, and the grenade exploded, he took cover next to a major assassin I named Botus. He told him, "This Botus, please forgive me for 1 minute, please." Then he'll put on headphones because he's playing a song dear to him. Okay, now he started fighting with him in the samba dance style. I'm telling you, he's punching and fighting. The gentleman got enthusiastic. He kept throwing until one moment Joe lifted Botus and hit him against the table. Botus flew. When his headphones flew off, he was no longer himself. His knife fell. He was no longer able to handle Joe. Until a machine gun appeared to him. He took it and started shooting at him. Joe went running, flipped a table. When he flipped it, he used a trap he made before. Botus exploded and his condition worsened. At the same time, Lovedale arrived with his uncle and found many cars parked next to the castle. He told Antoinette's cousin that it seems Joe set a trap in this castle. Whoever enters doesn't come back. That's why he decided to wait outside and not enter the castle. He asked Antoinette's cousin to stay in the car and keep his eye on Missy. After that, he called Joe from Missy's phone and told him, "Your girlfriend is here with me. I promise you, you'll go in peace if you surrender yourself." He said again, "Let me leave you. You have some guests who want to visit you. The guests will be Max and mercenary soldiers. I'm telling you, they spread in the castle like wildfire." On the other side, Missy told Antoinette's cousin she got a cramp in her leg and wants to walk a bit. He told her, "If I let you down, supposedly you won't run away?" She told him, "Why this talk? I have nowhere to go. But I'm empty, poor and broke, and my life is difficult. I'm broke, man. The boots will increase it." He told her, Okay, fine. I'll open the door for you." He opened the car door for her. She pulled outside, turned her head, fell, grabbed a tree branch and split it on him. On the other side, half the mercenaries entered through a cave in the darkness, looking for Joe. Joe was hiding for them until he ambushed them and burned some of them with Molotov cocktails. One came out from hiding. He stabbed a knife in his neck, took his weapon, and moved. Whoever appeared to him, he blew his head off. After that, he went outside and found Lovedale waiting for him. He told him, "Where is Missy?" He replied to him, "Go beyond that tree and you'll find her fine." Joe did what he told him. He just told Lovedale, "Now I'll call my colleague to bring her here." Missy came with the car, making an effort. She entered and told Joe to get up quickly and get in the car. When he got up, Missy accelerated and left. Max came out and started shooting at them. His squad came. He told them, "I already hit her when they were hanging." Missy asked Joe what's happening. Why is all this riot happening? He started explaining to her he thought he had a dangerous disease and was about to die. That's why he went to his enemy and hired assassins from her to kill him. But in the end, the diagnosis he made was wrong and he wasn't sick at all. Missy got angry at him and asked him what's his real job. He told her, "Honestly, I'm a major assassin. But now I've retired. Even when I was a major assassin, I only killed criminals who deserved death." Missy replied to him, "Good that you retired, because I don't want to bring a child into the world from a major assassin. Because I'm pregnant." She's pregnant. I'm repeating. Joe was shocked and happy at the same time when he learned Missy is pregnant. But suddenly they were ambushed, and he found it shot with a bullet on the glass side. He carried her and kept going with her in the forest until he reached a church that was close to them. There the priest of the church came out and tried to help them. But Missy woke up. At this time, Joe asked Missy to marry him since they're supposedly in a church. Missy was surprised and happy. She told him she agrees. They asked the priest to marry them. When he started marrying them, Lovedow arrived at the church. He told them, "I don't accept this marriage." He shot with a weapon and the bullet came in the priest. At the same time, Max came and threw a grenade at him. He managed to escape from it. Joe and Missy took the priest to a place and hid him in it. He asked Missy to take care of the priest. He told her he's going to finish this fight. Lovedow was fighting with the mercenaries and Max. They flipped on each other, so one of them would kill Joe and take the prize of $4 million. As for Joe, he too went fighting, exchanging fire with the mercenaries. Lovedow managed to kill 2 soldiers. Until here where Max came out, he used a grenade and threw it at Lovedow. This trick fell on him. When he went to him to kill him, he felt Joe behind him. Joe wanted to shoot, but his gun was empty. Here he surrendered to reality. Max told him, "You have no luck." He told him, "As you know, there are 2 ways to exit this game. Either you'll go safe and sound, or you'll go upside down." At the last moment, Missy came and blew his head off and let him complete his talk in the afterlife. Missy stayed shocked at this thing she did. Joe kept encouraging her. "That's good, bravo. You're the one who exists and the one who deserves death. You have nothing." After that they went and left Lovedow alone. At the church, Antoinette at this moment knew the news of the death of all her major assassins. She got scared for herself and started collecting her things to escape. But alas, she found Zevi waiting for her in the darkness. He told her, "You put a killing request on your head when you used mercenaries to kill Joe. You're like your father, you violated the rules of the game." Then he sent her a silent bullet to her brain. Anyway, after a few days, Joe and Missy had their wedding in the same church they destroyed. Joe donated a large amount to fix the priest's church. And until here we've reached the end of the film.